All right, guys, this is Joe Mackey. About to take you guys through a run over here at Tom Tom. I'm going to show you guys what I do on a daily basis. I don't necessarily buy with bulk, so I usually like to come to the store probably about every 1 or 2 days. So everybody here knows me. You guys will probably run into some people that will know me and show you guys what I do, like I said, on a daily basis. And you guys come along with me. We'll go from here. All right, guys, this is what I do every morning for breakfast. So 6 of these. And breakfast, 6 from, I'm just kidding. So worst nightmare, guys. It's kind of like a relationship. You can look, but don't touch. Or don't eat. You can touch them, but don't eat them. So I like to keep fruit on hand. On my plan, it usually calls for pineapple. But, you know, when a watermelon looks this good, I got to choose a watermelon over the pineapple. So it's from being black as well, too. We love watermelon. All right, guys, so I do red potatoes. Sometimes I'll switch up between red potatoes and sweet potatoes. I like to go with the organic brand anytime that I have a choice to do that. You know, does it make a difference? Who knows? But if it says organic on there, I'll still choose organic over regular brand any day. So we're gonna go with red potatoes today. Tomorrow I might do sweet potatoes, but red potatoes today. This bag will probably last me maybe a day or two. And come back in the morning, go with sweet potatoes. Good, man. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
Let me do a one of these T-bone steaks, and that'll be it.
Could you some fat ones or a fatter one?
No, we can just grab one of these guys right here. Let's do it. Let's do the one in the front right here.
Okay.
Yeah. A steak a day. I was going to say something that rhymes, but I do one steak a day. So here's a tricky one that I always try to make a decision on. I'm in off season right now. If you guys watch my posts, I like to stay in shape, but I do change things up when it comes to my white meat. So I do one red meat a day, and the rest of my meals are white meats. I do 6 meals a day. So obviously I have breakfast. Breakfast is going to be oatmeal, whole eggs with egg whites, with fruits, and we're going to grab some yogurt before I leave as well too. When it comes to my other meals, like I said, it's chicken or fish. When it comes to the chicken / white meat, sometimes I do the chicken breast fillets. Sometimes I do the thinly sliced boneless chicken breast fillets. And sometimes I actually do the chicken thighs, which I don't see them right now. And the fourth thing that I might do at times is the lean 99% turkey breast, which I don't see that as well. These are actually, here it is. Right there. However, I'm not going to do that today. We're going to go with the chicken breast fillets. We're going to go fire the grill up. We're going to put these on the grill today, season them up. It's another thing, guys, as well. Make sure you season your food, flavor your food, make sure your food tastes good, okay? And, you know, I don't necessarily like to buy in bulk, but I know when I buy in bulk, I waste a lot of food. So usually I'm in the store probably about every day or every other day. So that's how I do it. So guys, I am a fan of non-fat Greek yogurt. I do the ones that are flavored. These are the vanilla one or the strawberry one. Which one do you guys think I should go with today? We're gonna go with vanilla. So sometimes I like to have this in my shakes. It does make your protein shakes taste a lot better. And for the most part, I will have this in the morning. Like I said, a cup of it. I personally add a little salt to it. Add some sugar-free syrup to it. And this is actually my before bedtime meal as well too. It's 2 cups of non-fat Greek yogurt with a tablespoon of peanut butter with a little bit of sugar-free syrup sprinkled on it. It's good. It's a nice little treat before you go to bed. All right, guys. So I do like to have egg whites, liquid egg whites on hand. And I do like to buy whole eggs as well too, because usually I use my liquid egg whites for my protein shakes, believe it or not. And when you use liquid egg whites instead of water, it makes the protein shakes taste that much better. And you don't have to use as much protein powder. So when I do a protein shake, I usually do a cup of pasteurized egg whites. And instead of doing 2 cups of protein, I'll actually do 1 scoop of protein. And then I'll add my fruit in there, my peanut butter, almond butter, or whatsoever. Like to have the cage-free eggs on hand, whole eggs. This is what I use for breakfast. I do 6 whole eggs for breakfast, not egg whites. So I like to have both of these on hand just for different purposes. All right, sometimes on my plan it calls for olive oil, so I do like to keep olive oil on hand. I actually have enough olive oil at home right now, so I'm not gonna have to re-up on this guy. But one thing that I can never have enough of, if you guys have seen my previous videos, good old Pam. All right, so I always like to buy a can of Pam because I never know how much I'm using. And if you guys have seen me use Pam, it is not a normal spray, so I do soak my food in Pam. I don't soak it, but it's like I do spray often when it comes to my Pam because I like it crispy. You guys have seen me before. I like crispy food, whether it's my potatoes or chicken, sometimes even my steaks. All right, so keep a good can of Pam on you at all times. All right, guys, so this is what I talk about when I say season your food. I keep seasoning on hand at all times. Salt, I use my Himalayan pink salts. Okay, I season my food with salt at all times, and I use salt after it's finished cooking, not while it's cooking, so I can kind of flavor the taste as it's done. Okay. Another thing I like to keep on hand as soon as I find it is onion powder. It does make a difference when I use this on my beef and my chicken. Next thing is garlic powder. And once again, guys, this is onion and garlic powder, not salt. Okay, the only salt that I use is going to be the pink sea salt. And my last but not least is parsley. As soon as I find it, there it is. And I use parsley, obviously, it does give it a nice little flavor, and I like it for the color as well too. So that's going to be it when it comes to my seasonings. So I do like to have either peanut butter or almond butter on hand, or actually both, because I enjoyed them both. I specifically prefer crunchy over smooth. I've had some of my clients ask me, you know, what type of almond butter or peanut butter should I get? You don't have to get the organic one. You don't have to get the fancy ones that are sometimes, they're not here, but usually sometimes they're like organic, $20 for a jar. Just keep it simple. You know, I just, you know, I'll get that brand right there. And same thing when it comes to the peanut butter. Just make sure, you know, you can look at the difference. Obviously, there's some that have, you know, like the honey almond butter. You know, just look at the ingredients. So always choose one that has the less sugar content. That's what I like to do. As far as it having salt in it or not really a big deal. I'll just keep the sugar content low on whatever I choose when it comes to peanut butter or almond butter. My food, I do like for my food to be flavorful, of course. Obviously, if I'm eating hot cereal like oatmeal or cream of rice, I use sugar-free syrup. I don't necessarily use sugar. So sugar-free syrup, there's a couple of brands that I personally like, the Carries or the Mrs. Butterworths, obviously. But usually my go-to, sometimes it's kind of hard to find these guys, is the Walden's Farms. And that's what we're going to go with today. So that's going to be my sugar-free syrup choice today. So that wraps it up, guys. Showed you guys what I do on a daily basis. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Joe Mackey coming from PerformX Labs. Make sure you guys use my code when you go to performxlabs.com, Joe20, Joe20, whenever you check out, to get a discount on each purchase. Until next time, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. Joe Mackey, checking out.